Enemy bombers travel at hundreds of miles an hour. Every town is a target. Any town is a target.
MVQ, calling all patrols. Air raid warning, clear all streets and stop incoming traffic.
Many air raid shelters were built in England during World War II to protect citizens from German bombings. These could be public shelters or small enough for a family to hide in. Today we are venturing underground into a massive tunnel system that could hold more than 2,000 people. Inside the shelter we found many artefacts lost in time that have been rusting away for over 75 years. So come with us into the depths of a piece of incredible war infrastructure to discover the perilous situation millions of people endured. Today's mission was a first for us. We had never done a real underground explore before and it was time to attempt one. From the road we could see the public entrances to this massive air raid shelter. They were blocked up after World War II finished and offer an insight to the tunnels beneath to everyday passerbys. After searching for a while we found our entry point and we were ready to journey into the unknown. The shelters began construction in 1938 and were finished by 1939. They officially opened to the public on the 28th of October that year. The town they are built in is very famous for its sandstone, so you can see the slightly yellow walls that were carved into the ground all that time ago. You can even notice pickaxe markings as well. These are the actual bits that you'd line on the beds. The main difficulty with this explore was lighting the tunnels up on video. This proved to be tough as there was no natural light at all. Therefore, to show the full length of the site, we needed to use pictures. The rusting bunk beds that line every wall of the carved out corridors could hold between 2,000 and 6,500 people. It was very cramped, but there had to be enough space for the shelter warden to cycle through the tunnels. We even believed to have found parts of his bike. The town we are underneath was first bombed on the 11th of October 1940. Noticeable damage was caused all over, but mainly at the town's high school. There was another bombing on Christmas Eve the same year. The shelter we are in catered for huge masses of people at these chaotic times. It's hard to imagine being crammed into an underground tunnel listening to the sounds of your neighbourhood being destroyed around you. All these feelings were apparent to us as we explored the structure. We could only continue to see what else lied in its depths. This section of the shelter was very different from the rest. Its entrance was noticeable from the hollow tunnels we had walked through already. Although of course these are only toilets, it is interesting to see how little privacy people had down in the tunnels, as it wasn't as necessary as survival. In addition, there was also a shower block which each sex would take turns to use. However, these were vandalised and had been shattered. Through this area we were led to continue in tunnels. However, there seemed to be much more artefacts in this part, like this rusting scooter, lanterns and more. We will never know why these items were left lying deep underground after they became disused. Look at all the water damage in this bit. I don't exactly know what this white stuff is, but it's like the first part we've seen where there's proper water everywhere and it's really leaking. Who knows why these candles are arranged around this small cavern in such a way? Was this a remnant of the war or did it occur since? There are so many unanswered questions about this site that unlike in other cases we can find out from the previous owner. As we were exploring we were making inaccurate guesses about what certain objects were for. Oh my god.
That scared the shit out of me.
Look at his face. Why is that down here? Just Star Wars.
You just fucking took it down for no reason.
Yeah, I just saw some face lying down. Jesus. So though you probably can't tell on the video right now, we're actually going uphill for the first time. So it's kind of weird, but we might actually be... Oh yeah. It keeps going uphill. Looks like it's blocked off up there though. The council weren't lying when they said they were going to block up these tunnels. Multiple layers of debris were stacked over a bricked up entrance. Finally we came to the original halls through to the outside world and we felt that we had come full circle in our explore. The smell of fresh air was too much and we decided to exit the underground and leave it to continue wasting away.